Zachary Gelpy says, P1, Mark, your answer to my question shows your lack of knowledge of history. Same happened in Germany in the 40s. Could happen literally anywhere.
Okay, well, I'm not worried in the slightest.
Delamar
The
says
only
50.
the only reason why there'd be an authoritarian government is that pricks like Wilson got authoritarians into there and started making people worship their religion and do exactly what they want. This is the thing. The thing you're afraid of is the very thing that you're promoting.
You guys.
And secularists are completely incapable of that, right, Mark?
I didn't say that.
Well, then what are you talking about, Mark?
Did I say secularists?
Yeah, you just said the only thing you need to worry about is if a bunch of crazy religious people, authoritarians, take over power. Secularists are completely capable of doing that, right, Mark?
Yeah, and who's turning the government authoritarian in the US at the moment?
I don't think the government is more authoritarian right now in the U.S.
You don't think they're violating the Constitution? They're locking people away. They're taking citizens off.
No, I think they're finally enforcing the Constitution how it was intended to be. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Great argument.
Yeah. So
great argument. Wow.
No. Go suck up to your felon in chief. The PDF file that's currently like locking citizens up because he thinks they're the wrong color. Yeah, enjoy that.
Yeah, except that's not happening. Who's he locked up because they're the wrong color?
There was that security guard outside that was detained for 4 days, and he was a citizen.
And Donald Trump locked him up.
And a veteran who did nothing wrong.
Locked him up.
No, the buck never stops with him. He just created the ICE squads, armed them, sent them into places without checking ID properly, sent them away to the wrong country, even though they had a court order not to go. But that isn't his fault. That's nothing to do with him, right? It must be some other PDF file doing that, right?
Wait, so I get this right. Donald Trump unilaterally decided to lock up people because they're brown.
He is the one that directed them to do racial profiling. So, and
who's being racially profiled?
His Department of Homeland basically said that, but why they can use physical appearance to judge if somebody is an illegal immigrant.
Oh, geez, you mean to say that if it is the case that the majority of the illegals who are here without H-1Bs are Hispanic, that we couldn't use our eyeballs to make a determination that that would be the demographic to go after? That's bad, Mark?
Yeah, that's racial profiling.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? If you know the race that's going to be, why wouldn't you use racial profiling?
You would like to be detained for no reason other than you're a white person. Maybe, you've got messy hair, you look a bit scruffy, you're a bit of an idiot. Like, let's lock you up until, not give you any rights, just lock you up. And then detain you against all of that.
That's not what's going on, Mark.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's reasonable suspicion that various people are illegal immigrants instead of being stopped under suspicion.
An ex-veteran security guard with citizenship is reasonable suspicion.
Yes, you could have reasonable suspicion for that, of course.
What's the reasonable suspicion?
Well, in this case, they had reasonable suspicion that he was here illegally. And so they detained him under that reasonable suspicion.
That isn't a reason. That's just saying there's reason. What is the reasonable suspicion?
Under that particular case, tell me what it was. I don't know it off the top of my head. What was it? What was the reasonable suspicion?
I don't think there was reasonable.
Then demonstrate it. Demonstrate there was no reasonable suspicion. I'll believe you.
You want me to demonstrate the absence of something?
You think you can't do that? It's not raining in my house right now. It's not raining in my house right now. I just demonstrate the absence of something. Do you think you can't prove a negative? But by the way, I'm not even asking you to prove a negative, just your claim. I don't think that there was any reasonable suspicion based on
the fact that he was a security guard in the facility. He was attempting to get home and had no other basis for arresting him other than he was there and was
demonstrate it. Demonstrate that that's true.
George Reid, 25. Yeah, and that's not how the law works. What do you think articulable suspicion means?
Well, that you have some reason to detain a person based on the fact that you think that they're in the commission of some sort of crime.
Yes.
Like being here illegally.
Yes.
And so if they suspected that he was here illegally, that would be reasonable suspicion. He was committing a crime.
Why did they suspect he was here illegally?
I'm asking you on the details of this case. Did they give a reason?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to make sure.
ICE basically,
what's his name?
Was George Retes, R-E-T-E-S, who was 25. He identified himself as a US citizen. They broke his window, dragged him out of his car, and arrested him.
Okay, let's see if there was no reasonable suspicion or if you're lying again.
We'll go to the next question.
Okay. Oh, geez. All right. Okay. Let's just make sure that we got this right. So I just want to make sure that your official position is that they gave no reason at all for this, right, Mark?
What was the reason?
No, I just want to make sure I got your position first.
Okay. Well, I mean,
they gave no reasonable.
What is the suspicion? What is the suspicion? What is it?
Can you just answer the question?
Don't spurg out, dude. Just answer the question. What's the suspicion then? If you're so
you
great?
First. I just want to make sure that I got you on record saying that they didn't have one.
They did not have a reason. Correct.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay.
Okay. Except that they claim that they did. They claimed that they had. They claimed that they had viable, reasonable reasons to believe that he was here illegally based on the connections that he had with illegals who were in his family. And so what they did was they did a routine detention. They could not verify his identification and then made a mistake, which happens all the time, including in your own prison system, Mark.
Oh, wow. No, the government couldn't have made that up. What a load of shit.
That's not, no, bro. You just said they had none.
Hang on. No. He was a security guard working there. What is wrong with you?
So what?
And then he was detained for 3 days without a lawyer, without.
Oh, he was a fruit picker working somewhere. So what? What does that have to do with where he was working?
He wasn't a fruit picker. He
was
but
if he was, why would that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? He was a security guard somewhere.
All right.
You can't work here if you're illegal.
We just think you can grab a citizen off the street with no real articulable suspicion of why you're grabbing them. There was articulable suspicion. You lied. 3 days.
I hate to do this, guys. We have been spending too much time on this one.